Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Taco About Your
We had tacos last night.
We sure did. Blaine got me tickled right before we started this video, so if I start laughing uncontrollably, I'll have to just shut down the video.
She starts laughing uncontrollably. We know something's wrong with her.
Goofy. We just sit here and talk about all kind of stuff, but we're going to show you some finishes that I did that was in my room. I found in bags, and some non-finishes that we've not finished.
Some unfinished projects that I have.
Right.
But I have been working on them.
She has. She's been working hard. She got 3 dolls going now. Mm-hmm. 3 at one time. So she's working on it. She was just sitting here rocking. I'm like, you're going to make people seasick. And she's like, seasick? Like, sick of seeing us? Nah, y'all not going to get sick of seeing us. Nah. So anyway, I want to thank all the new subscribers. We've been having some new subscribers come in today because Llama Mama Kayla gave shout outs on her channel, and we were one of them, and I thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you. So she asked that we, pass this on. So I've got some written down here on my envelope of shout outs that I want to give y'all, and then we'll get into what we've been up to. So first of all, Llama Mama Kayla. I'm going to shout her out. I know that she doesn't do shout outs to receive anything, but she wouldn't hurt to send her some love over there. Let her receive some love over there too. Guide, Crochet, and Chatter. I believe it's Suzanne, and I think her husband's name is Ron. If you're a believing person, if you're a faithful person, then that's a good one over there. And she does do crochet. Sometimes her husband has a little Bible lesson over there too. Nan's Next Knots. I love watching her, and also I've gotten stitch markers from her before. She does beautiful stitch markers. And Tales from the Craft Room, which is Anna. I'm trying to remember the other name she had. This is a newer name that she changed it last year, but she does a lot of uploads, and she does crochet and knitting. So I like going in there and watching her while I'm sitting and crocheting. And as far as faith-based, I also watch Jacob Israel on YouTube and Bonnie Blessing. So if y'all want to go over and check them out, that's up to you. I don't get anything for you subscribing to them, but these are just a few of some of the ones that I watch. There's so many that I do watch, I couldn't list them all. So I think that we should just try to, every now and then throw some people out there that we haven't in a while, and remind y'all if you haven't seen them before. Blaine really doesn't watch YouTube much unless it's a little bit of crafting and stuff.
Unless I'm looking for a certain video, I just don't really watch much, because I'm more of I'm either crocheting something where I have to concentrate and count, so I can't listen to something, or Mia uses the TV to watch her cartoons, right. So I have that going in the background. So
she stays pretty busy.
I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
And she's been fundraising for Mia's Taekwondo tournament, which is in May. So they've been busy with that too.
Yes.
So anyway, do you want to start, or you want me to start? What we've been working on, what we've got finished? Okay, go ahead.
First I'll show what Mia is working on. She did start on a scarf, crocheting it, but I'll have to find it. She learned how to do a single crochet to start a scarf, and then now she is learning how to loom knit. She's trying to do a hat. And she is using the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Fuchsia. So that's what she's got done so far, just a little bit on it. But she's learning how to wrap it and go back around and use the pick to do it, so she wants to make a hat.
She's about to be 7, so she's still very young. She came into my room and I was watching a video where the woman was loom knitting, and she got curious, so we just went ahead and I rewound the video and we got her started.
Okay, so the dolls that I'm working on, the 2 for my nieces, I still have not finished. I wish I had, but I'm working on finishing the pieces, and then I'll be able to just sew them all together. So this is the chocolate one, and I'm working on her hair right now. I've got the cap done, which has a little part right here. I haven't sewed onto her head yet. And then it's going to have 2 buns on the top is the hair she wanted. So I've got one of those made. I've got to make another one for this side, and then I've got to finish making her arms and her dress, and then sew her together and put her face on.
If you've watched a previous video of ours, Blaine explained that my granddaughter Nova Lee is only 4, and when she said chocolate, she did not mean that as in any bad way. That's the color that she sees her little friend. She has a little friend, and the little friend's, was it her mother or her grandmother?
Her grandmother.
You know, thought that it was cute. She didn't take offense to it. She doesn't mean it offensively, but that's her little doll. She wants everything blue on her.
Yes. Let's see. The other one for her sister Lorelai, we already showed that I have her body and her dress made. I've got to get the buttons put on her dress, and I've got to put her arms on. I've already made the arms.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally finished. I was working on this when we did our last video. Her hair, which these hair is so difficult to work with because you work all the way around the hair cap, and
that's
then
some orange hair.
What it's going to be is it'll be sewn on like this, and then all this that's hanging in the front will be pulled up into like a ponytail, so that it won't be in her face. It'll be like her hair's half up, half down, and she'll have in the back all this pretty curly hair. So it's going to look a lot better once I get it on there and get it fixed. Right now it looks like a mess.
Right. Also, if you didn't see the previous video, Lorelai, my granddaughter, is extremely white with extremely bright red hair and bright blue eyes. So she wants the doll to resemble her as much as possible with the, was it coral?
Yes,
dress.
Coral dress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one I'm making for actually our doctor. Just recently became a grandfather, and he said he wanted one for his granddaughter. And he just said something girly with like sandy blonde hair. So this is the doll. And this is kind of like an ombre rainbow that I used.
Isn't that Red Heart Super Saver?
I think so.
Retro.
Yeah, the retro stripe. And that's what I used for the underwear and the dress.
Mm-hmm.
So this is her dress that'll be going on, and her rainbow underwear. So that's going to be her. I've still got to make her arms to put on there. And then Mom helped me out with this one, making the hair. It's the same pattern as the orange hair, but it came out more straight. So it'll be the same thing. I'll be sewing it on there and either pulling it half up or up into a full ponytail on her head to where she'll have all this pretty long hair. But I've got to, get it settled on there and sewn on there.
She's coming together, and hopefully Blaine's going to finish this one up.
I'm hoping to finish all 3 of them this weekend.
All 3 of them?
I've got almost all of them done. I've just got to sew them all together. The main problem I'm having with these patterns is they came with the pattern. Each doll came with a pattern for a dress and for shoes. And the pattern for the shoes doesn't fit the dolls. And I don't know why. I made one of the shoes, and I tried it on the doll, and it only came about this far up the foot instead of coming up. So I've got to rework that pattern and try to make it work with these dolls. And that's what's going to hold me up the most. Other than that, it's just sewing everything together.
You've done a lot of work, though. They're really coming together.
And then I've still got to make one more for Lamia in her colors that she wants. And then I will be starting on the puppets for my sister's daycare room.
Okay.
That's all I've worked on so far. Except for slime. I made slime with Mia.
She asked me to do that count. I said, yes, if you're crafting, that counts.
I mean,
absolutely.
It's definitely a craft, and I've learned how to do it because Mia loves slime, and we make like fluffy slimes where they're really stretchy usually, and she likes playing with them.
And I don't. I don't like touching them.
You gonna watch me play with slime?
I guess so. Alright, my finished objects, which I had shown this in the last video, but I had not finished. Blaine calls it my tulips bear, which has...
I didn't call it that.
Yes,
you
you
called
did.
it that. No, you called it that.
Tulips.
I said your bear has 2 lips.
But anyway, I was on the tulips part whenever I had shown it on the last video, so
Most
here
bears
it
have 2
is.
lips.
Here it is, completed. I'm not sure
Wait.
the measurements. I think it's like a 25.
Is there any way to like get my eyes lined up with the eyes? I can see. That's kind of cool. Kind of creepy too.
That's very cool. Anyway, there it is, finished.
You're so punny.
Mm-hmm. Y'all see what we have to deal with every day.
Yeah, her.
So I think it's about a 25 by 25. It's a good size baby blanket. I like that pretty well. I think it came out okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Okay, and this one I was working on. I believe I was working on this one in the last video and had not finished it, which I've got my ends all sewn in. But
yeah, it's pretty.
The heart fillet in the French vanilla is the color of the skinny cake. I think that came out really pretty. This one's about 35 by 40. So that is a pretty good size baby blanket. The reason I'm making all these baby
I'm
blankets...
waiting for her to hit me in the face. Y'all see her hand keep coming over here.
Look, our doctor wanted those baby dolls, and I also made a blanket for him in the past for a little girl, his granddaughter. But now this baby that's coming is supposed to be around March the 13th. The parents don't want to know what it is until it arrives. Mm-hmm. So he wants a special baby blanket, and everything I make, Blaine's like, that's feminine. Mm-hmm. Okay?
She always makes girly stuff.
Right. This blanket I was finished with, but I had not sewn in the ends, and it was with a matching hat for my daughter's brother-in-law's girlfriend's baby. But I have not seen them anymore, and this is actually for a newborn. So, you know what? I may have somebody to give it to, because we have a newborn at our church. That's a boy. And here it is in just a simple V-stitch. That was all I had done. It was just a simple V-stitch. And the reason they requested something like this is because of the holes in it, because newborn babies grab onto things, and they can hold on to that without cording their little fingers. Mm-hmm. They can, you know, this would be safe for them to reach into without being too tight on their fingers. So that's one reason I love doing the ones with the holes in them,
I'm waiting for you to hit me in the face.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
So, has a little matching hat. Like I said, this may go to the new baby at church, because I know that little hat would fit him. Also, I found in a bag, this was some Bernat baby blanket that I had started doing. It's just a granny square. That's all it is. A big granny. And then I went around it with a single to...
cream and blue and purple color.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
I think this color is discontinued.
You can see through this one too.
Anyway, just simple granny with a single border on there. Single crochet. Lapghan, baby blanket, whatever you want to use it for. I think it's about a 30 by 30.
You should make another one that same size in a similar color and make a giant pillow.
Well, I don't have any more of this. But do you remember a few years ago, I did, I think it was a color similar to this. Oh, it was purple and gray and white with a solid purple. And then I did one that was, I can't remember, peach and white and something else with a peach. And I put the 4 together and made Mia that playmat. That was beautiful.
Need this,
and all it was 4 squares.
You need to make another square and then find a giant pillow form and make a giant pillow.
So
that would be great for like a soft pillow.
And these are awesome for like tummy time. You know, you would do her tummy time on that playmat.
About my tummy time. Like I want a giant pillow that's soft.
But I don't work with the blanket yard much anymore.
I can't work with it. It hurts my hands too much.
Yeah. Well, I finished that one up. Okay. And let me see. Work in progress. Right now, I'm just kind of dedicated to this because I want to get it done before Monday. And she's planning to get those dolls done also, because this blanket is the one, since Blaine said that everything I do is feminine, we got this pattern, and I changed the colors a little bit that I chose. Let's see if you can see that. Noah's Ark. That's not going to be pink. That's going to be, I think, Lamia helped me choose gold. We did change the colors a little bit. This is a paid for pattern through Annie's. And so far, I've gotten my water done. And I'm going up this way. I've got to get to row 43. I think, okay, it was supposed to be 16 rows of the blue. But I did 18 by accident. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this on up to 45 rows. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to work on my appliques this weekend.
I still call them appliques.
Get that finished up.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to call them appliques.
So, the colors that I changed would be what somebody would consider unisex, boy or girl, of this pattern. I'm not going to put any pink in it because, I don't know, if it's a boy, some people might not want pink, some people might not mind. So, anyway.
But what if it's a girl and you have blue water?
But I will either put it in the next video or at least take a picture of it before I send it off. I forgot to add a picture of, you can add it at the end of the video if you want to, the picture of Lori's king size. I did finish Lori and Patrick's king size. Hey y'all, this is to be continued because my phone cut off. I don't know why. So anyway, where was I?
You finished Lori and Patrick's blankets, and we're going to add the picture at the end of the video.
And I'm going to start Amy and Brandon's after the Noah's Ark blanket.
Yes.
So all the talking we just did about the yarn and the thimble, they have no idea.
Exactly.
Okay, well, we'll share it with y'all again. Okay. So, I ordered from Annie's.
Yes.
We rarely order anything anymore. A thimble. Yes. For my mom.
It's a very large thimble.
It's pretty. It's very pretty. It's called rose gold. And I thought it was metal, but it's ceramic. Mm-hmm. It was $9.99. It was not on sale. And also they had a rainbow color in pastel similar to the Red Heart Super Saver Retro that you're using on that doll. Mm-hmm. So, that's supposed to be for Mother's Day, but Mother's Day is so long away. I mean, Mother's Day to me is like when I go see my mother, which is probably this weekend. So, anyway, since Blaine said that the baby blankets I've been making are feminine, and our doctor that ordered the 2 dolls is wanting one that could be boy or girl, because the second grandbaby that's coming around March 13th, they don't know. I had ordered a little bit of yarn that was, some of it was on clearance, and then I found the Noah's Ark pattern. So, let's go through this. Again, this is yarn that I've never had. I thought it was very pretty.
Okay, this is Premier Sweet Roll Frosty. It is 245 yards, 5 ounces, and these are in the color Limeade.
They had so many pretty colors in that.
It's got like green speckle, blue speckle, yellow speckled. It's all almost looks like icy, kind of like the way the colors are mixed. I love that.
And if it, I'm sure that it's as soft as Sweet Roll. I love Sweet Rolls. If you've watched us, I've worked with Sweet Rolls for years, and I'm almost out of them. I might order some more of these later in different colors, but I just love this color. Anyway, I'm not sure what the regular price on these were, but I got them for $4.49 each. So these 3 were $13.47, and that's going to be a beautiful baby blanket. That's what that's going to be for. Mm-hmm. It takes about 3 of the 245 yards to make a pretty good sized baby blanket. Okay? And we're back for part 3, and y'all didn't even know we went anywhere. My phone got full. Okay.
Yeah, kept cutting off the video.
So, here we go.
No space.
So, you just saw, we think you just saw the Frosty. So, here we go. Let's do this for the phone quits again. Here you go.
Red Heart, bunches of hugs. It's super soft. I love this stuff. 10 ounces, 678 yards, 4 worsted weight, 100% acrylic, and it is the color Castle.
And that one's regular $9.99. I got it for $5.99. I only got one of them because they have so much yardage. That one I got 2 of.
Lion Brand Ice Cream Big Scoop. This one is a 3 lightweight. It's 10 ounces, 1,117 yards. And this is in the color Banana Split. She got 2 of these, and just one of them will make this size blanket.
And I'm looking at the yardage now. I don't know why I bought 2 of them. That's a lot of yardage. That's more than the bunches of hugs. I got 2 of this color, $5.99 each. 2 for $11.98.
Yes.
That's a lot of yarn. And I also got 2 of these. I didn't realize the yardage on them.
This is the same size, same yardage, and this is Spumani. I don't know how to say that. Y'all can see it maybe, and maybe y'all can figure out how to say it.
Spumoni.
It's very pretty. It's got like some pink, orange, green, a little bit of light yellow, and cream. It's very pretty.
I thought both of those were so very pretty.
They're so squishy. And those ice cream yarns.
The way it's going to work up is going to be like patchwork because it's long changing.
Yeah, this one looks really pretty when you work it up. Very pretty.
This is long changing. So it'd be really good for a small striping effect, probably. Anyway, that's all I got. Those were also $5.99 each, 2 for $11.98. Annie's. So anyway, I think I'd said it earlier. Subscribe to Annie's if you want to for their text messaging. You can get coupons for their email. You get all their advertisements, and that's how we found out about the $1 patterns and also about the clearance yarn. So that's what I've done. I'm not shopping a whole bunch right now. COVID hit us hard. We're still trying to recover, even though it's 2 years in. We know everybody's struggling. So anyway, yeah, the shout outs. Go over there and check those out if you want to. And I'll get Blaine to put a picture at the end of the king size blanket that I made. It was log cabin granny, and I did half one color, half the other color, and then went around it to finish it off, and they love it. They're in love with it. So that's all I've got. Sorry, y'all, we had to break you off into 3 pieces, but Blaine's going to put it all together to make it look like it wasn't 3 pieces because my phone is full.
It just may look like it glitches a few times.
Right. So I'm gonna clean out my phone in between my crocheting. So is there anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All right. We love y'all. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the ones that's been sticking with us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.